Welcome back everyone, it's Lodestar here, and this is part 3 of my Kingdom Hearts key back cover watch movie thing. So, this part is actually going to be the final. So yeah, let's finish up this movie. Oh, I said looked like he had a bit of a pounding since he took on 3 of the guild members.
Do you want to know what my role is?
Huh?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
So yeah, cooler things as I said.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor, and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor, and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already.
Lol.
Don't
As I
you
said,
underestimate me!
already hurt. He's still gonna beat the crap out of Gula, which is funny. I think Sid is one of the more stronger ones out of them all.
Please stop!
You too, huh?
Why did it have to come to this?
Again, because no one trusts each other. Which is, you know, I feel like the whole problem. Again, I don't think any of them betrayed, you know. I think it was someone else, personally. I think they're all fighting for no reason, which is kind of sad, to be honest.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role.
I think Era's right there.
I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Again, like I said, I don't think anyone betrayed them.
I need to see that lost page.
But that there seems a little fishy. Not gonna lie.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
Yeah.
I had
There you
no
go.
idea.
That's her role.
I
So,
apologize.
now we know everyone's
Overstepped.
role.
No,
Except for Luciu, who was the other guy in
I
the
shouldn't have
organization
snapped
cloak.
at you either.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
You're so cute.
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
They look exactly like a
Take
real
care of
life
him.
teddy bear.
Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So,
Maybe it's
I
an
don't know what to make
X.
of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected
Because
the said and went to confront it.
If you remember, sorry, I know I'm pausing, but if you remember the fight between Sora and Xemnas at the end of Dream Drop Distance for Sora's story, Xemnas was talking about a sigil, and he was talking about the X on Sora's DDD costume on his tummy area, like his chest. That's what he was talking about. So maybe the traitor has to have an X. Maybe? I'm not sure.
What happened?
Again, I don't know who the
Why are you
traitor
telling
is.
me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out
But how?
by asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why! The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But
So now you want to break the
in order
rules.
to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
Considering your guild always gets the most
sorry.
Lux every week in the phone game.
To return,
Jeez.
but you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
Oh, it's kind of sad. Why can't we all be friends?
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aced and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
Yep, and we
And
know
what's
that
written in the book?
happens.
All of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
Kind of sucks that, you know, the world's going to be surrounded in darkness and all that, and there's nothing you can really do but delay it. But Ava here has actually quite an important role, and I believe we will get her case, because I don't think we got it yet. I think she's the only one we haven't had yet. Yeah, because we've had Era, Envy, Aced, and Gula. This must be hers now. Yes, looks like it. And there you go, there's a case of Ava.
What's written in the last page of the book
I love
is
how
gonna
it's written
happen.
on a bookcase too.
The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I understand.
Now she's the only reason, or she could be the only reason as to why the whole universe still exists, because obviously we know she carries out her mission because the world is still
Today you're
safe
here
and people can use the
to
Keyblade
continue with your
still.
training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams,
Now if you look, you can see a few
are
doubles,
our
I'm pretty
hope.
sure.
A war will soon wage.
Which is pretty funny
Those who
because
strive to protect
there are
the
in the
light
game.
will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task.
This music is one of my favorite
The
pieces
future
from Kingdom Hearts.
is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
And here's the last case. Case of Lushu. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
The gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Very important scene too.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
Yeah, that's the name of the Keyblade. It's called No Name. Pretty cool.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact. Ew! Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
I love it. Man. Do ya?
Yes.
So good.
Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So Lushu must be connected to Xehanort some way. Maybe he was Xehanort's master, or maybe maybe Lushu's apprentice became the master of Xehanort. We don't know exact, but
So the Book of
you know,
Prophecies.
down the line.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success.
Oh, there you
That
go.
means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then.
How do you know he wasn't
Unfortunately, you'll have
smiling
to go
under that
alone
cloak
for
of his
now.
or that
No
hoodie, I
book of
suppose.
prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I
Sure.
really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And
You really
let's
think
see.
a Kingdom Hearts movie or game is going to
Yes.
answer a question like that?
You can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Yeah.
But why?
Want to say that out loud next time?
You'll see.
Okay, after that, I think the Master of Masters is the bad guy. I don't actually think Lushu is the bad guy like this guy here. I think he was not necessarily a puppet, but he was told to do something and he did it willingly for the Master, kind of like the foretellers. I think this was all orchestrated
May
from
my
the Master of
heart be
Masters
my guiding key.
and to be to where we are now in the current series. I think this was a master plan of some sort. There you go, there's Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. I wonder what song plays at the end of the credits. I may have to cut it out. Okay, it's just playing Kingdom Hearts music, that's okay. So yeah, I think the Master of Masters is the true bad guy, as well as, again, like I've said 1,000 times, I don't think any of the guild leaders betrayed, you know, the group. I really don't. And yeah, I believe we don't know what actually happens to them if they die in the Keyblade War, or they survive on, or what. But another cool thing that you've noticed, that some of them have traits to some of the characters that we've seen in the series. For example, Sid, the beer one, his coloration, the brown, with the kind of, I can't explain the type of blue it is, but it's like a blue inside of his sleeves and all that. That coloration is terror. And then we see Ava, it could be Kyrie, and then you've got Envy, which could be Aqua, then you've got oh frig, what's the cheater's name? Gula. There's not a lot to do with Gula with another character, except for there's this one pose that he does that's very similar to a Kingdom Hearts 3 pose that Sora does, like exactly the same. So could be Sora, and for Inra, is that his name, the unicorn? I'm not too sure. Maybe Riku. So yeah, there are hints of other characters within them, and I actually do hope to see these guys again, because they are actually pretty interesting. I think they're actually really good characters for, especially for like a movie that's only an hour. I feel like it does a good job to invest you in these characters and stuff like that. And again, this is I think this is actually my favourite movie out of the whole collections. Second would be 358, and then last would be Recoded, but yeah, that's how that rolls. What else can I say? Again, we don't know what's in the box, and we still today do not know anything about it, so yeah, maybe in Kingdom Hearts 3 that will be answered, maybe not, maybe that's got something to do with the next arc. Again, we don't know. And a lot of poses that the Master of Masters does, like his hands behind his back, really reminds me of Xehanort, and we learnt that his eye is in No Name, which is Xehanort's Keyblade, and he can see the future, or see what's happening with that eye, so he can see everything that's happening. So yeah, that's also quite a cool thing. So yeah, there is a lot in this movie that explains a lot. It's just a shame how it ends, because we all know that the Keyblade War did eventually happen, and a lot of wielders lost their lives. All for nothing. Maybe we'll see them in Kingdom Hearts 3 somehow. I don't know, I think that would be cool. My friend, who is a really big Kingdom Hearts fan like me, he suggested something the other day which was quite cool. We were playing, I think it was Fortnite online, and we were just talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, and he said it would be a cool idea to have all the masters to be like secret bosses or something. I think that would be quite a cool idea, like secret bosses of some sort. Or at least see them would be kind of cool. Because again, I do actually like them. I do find them very interesting. And I don't believe any of them were the traitor. The ones that I believe that weren't the most was actually a Sid, which was the bear, Envy, who was the snake, Ava, who was the fox. I'm a bit iffy about Gula, to be honest, but again, I don't feel like he could be. Era, the unicorn, he to me is probably the most, to be honest. Lucio, I actually don't think so. I think he was pretty blind on what's going to happen. And the Master of Masters, honestly, I think he was the one who orchestrated it all, to be honest. Again, it would be cool to have him as the next protagonist in, antagonist against the next arc. But yeah, we are not all these character descriptions and all that. Well, I don't think we really need to see that, to be honest. So yeah, that was Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Thank you for watching, everyone. It was really fun watching through this movie with you. So yeah, again, my favourite movie out of it all. And yeah, after this we have one game left, and then it's Kingdom Hearts 3. So yeah, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, where we will be starting Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, which again is like a kind of like a little test demo of what things are going to be like for Kingdom Hearts 3. You'll get to be Aqua, and it kind of continues just after the original Birth by Sleep, where Aqua, if you remember, towards the end of Birth by Sleep, Aqua sees what's it called, Castle of Dreams, which is Cinderella's world in the Realm of Darkness, and she's like, she said, why is it here, or something along those lines. And yeah, that's basically where it begins. As you can see, there is Castle of Dreams right in the background, and we see Terra, Ventus and Aqua's wayfinders, and yeah, that's all we can really see in the new updated Aqua model. So yeah, that's that. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.